"It's the new politics," he replied, which meant yes. "We're sure about the kidnap. It's not just a runaway?" "Mom and Dad got a call early this morning." "Ransom?" "The girl was pleading for her life. Then they hung up." "Works for me. Just get over there." I barreled down to Mescal and took a quick detour south on PCH, swinging through the puddle on the entrance to back on the beach. The muddy water rooster-tailed up about 10 feet, completely obscuring my windshield. Andrew was not there to witness this dramatic arrival. His burgundy unmarked Ford was parked facing the ocean, empty, doors locked. The restaurant hadn't opened yet. Patio tables were glassy and jumping with rain. Under my umbrella, I stepped onto the bike path. 100 yards away, I could see Detective Berringer in his trademark black motorcycle jacket, kneeling beside a bicyclist, wearing bright regalia who had skidded out. "Andrew!" He waved me back, yakking it up with some lifeguards in fluorescent rain gear who were bringing out a spine board. Claps on the back, handshakes, long-lost pals. Finally, he jogged over, brushing off his hands. "What are you doing?" "Waiting for you. Hi, doll," giving me a smooch. "See that paramedic, the tall, skinny guy? That's Hank Harris," he said wonderingly. "You know him?" "I know his dad." Andrew shook his head. "When you turn 50, things get weird. That kid's supposed to be 8 years old playing Little League." "You're not 50. I never knew anyone to add to his age, but Andrew was several years ahead of himself in an apprehension he had about getting old, which was ridiculous. He was adorable. Not perfect-looking. Nose like a stumpy old carrot, not the tightest chin. But a rough-hewn charisma you would definitely pick out at a bar. Dark wavy hair cut short and greenish eyes that could bully or tease. A face that could be a mask of detachment, then open up like a kid who just hit a home run. I believe this was the reason, an extraordinary ease with his own emotions, that Andrew was often picked by the department for public relations gigs. He was a seasoned street detective who apparently was not afraid to show what he felt. Therefore, he would not be afraid of the deeply awful things that had happened to you. When Andrew gave workshops on bank security, the female tellers would write down their phone numbers on deposit slips. He would call them back, was my understanding. That's how we met. Working the same bank robbery, dubbed Mission Impossible, because the bandit came in through the roof. We don't always catch the bad guys, but we're great with the nicknames. Andrew took the umbrella. I put my arm around his waist, even though his jacket was cold and slick. We were walking as fast as possible, an inelegant pair since I am 5'4" and he is 6'1", outweighing me by 100 pounds. "So what happened?" I asked the bike wreck. "I don't know why assholes go out in this weather. The sand is all soggy. Look at this, like riding in peanut butter." The wind picked up. We ran for it. "Come into my office," unlocking his car. "Normally we don't let feds in here, but I have something special for you." "I have to go." "So do I." But we paused very close under the umbrella. "I'm crazy about you, you know that?" he said. "Yeah, well, you drive me crazy. Is that the same thing?" The rain drummed on our makeshift roof. In the frank light, our faces were eager, ruddy, his high, round cheeks shining like a choir boy's. In those days, it lifted me to be with him. "You know about the kidnapping?" "I've been at the house since 4 this morning," he said. "You have?" "First it was a critical missing, then they got the call around 3. "Well, how were the parents?" He shrugged. "Distraught. The girl never came home from school. They contacted her friends. Nothing. Not like their daughter not to let them know where she was, I guessed." "Not like their daughter," he agreed. Our few words implied a complicated professional speculation about who these people were and how the girl had disappeared. "So what were you doing there?" "I caught the case," he said. "It's your case? It's my case, too." He snorted indulgently, as he often did when I would say things that showed I was missing the precision of what was happening. "What the hell do you think that page was all about?" Well, there were other possibilities. He tried to get past a smile. Code 3-ER-AB. A supply closet in a certain hospital emergency room. Code 3-RVM-AB. The Ranch View Motel. "I was giving you a heads up in case it worked out." "I guess it did, but I wasn't so sure." "Get in the car, I've got more." Is this a good idea?